Alright, so the next project we have is for the Zinc Yellow Mach 1. Now when I bought this car, it had a list of the things that it needed, and the previous owner told me that the ABS light was on because there was a wheel sensor that was broken when a shop had rebuilt the rear axle. Now, usually when the ABS light's on, it's because of this module down there. That silver box. That's the ABS module. Usually those have problems, and that's what is typically what's wrong with them. You have to replace those. So I didn't really believe him when he told me that. I was like, well, I'm pretty sure that's not what it is, but he gave me the part in the box here. So I decided to go ahead and swap it out, and today I finally got around to it. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so this has been a little bit of a process. You take the back seat out, and there's the sensor there, which I've always seen that sensor and never really knew what it was. But it goes down underneath and comes out here, and it has these little clip things to hold it in place there, and then another one here. And this is what the sensor looks like, and it goes in this hole that goes through the shield. It would go through here, and it takes its reading off this relector wheel. And so I did take the brake off, moved it out of the way, had to take off the emergency brake cable, and so now I'm gonna replace the new one and run it all the way back through. Here's the new one in the bag. Alright, so there's the new sensor plugged in right there, and I just ran it the way it was supposed to go, through those things right there, into the back side. There it is right there. It was, I had to take the whole rotor and brake off because I had to beat that old one out from the back. Usually you should be able to just pull this thing out, but it was stuck in there. So anyway, now I'll put the wheel back together and see how it goes. Little side note here, I forgot to mention this. You can see the ABS sensor there and how it takes the reading off the relector wheel. To the left, there's that little silver circle. That's actually the end of a small bolt, and that bolt is what holds the sensor in. So you do have to take that out. You can see this area is damp because I hit it with liquid wrench. I did everything I could to get that out, but there is a small bolt there that I had to take out. I believe it was a 7mm. It was pretty small. Alright, so a little bit of a detail on how you do this, just because I know people will want to know. So here's the back of the brake, and you need to get this bolt and the upper one off. They're 13mm to get the caliper off, and to get this bolt out, you can't take it all the way out because the parking brake cable's in the way. So right here, there's just a little C-clip. It's right here. Just get it on it with some pliers and pull it out, and just pull it off. And then you get some bigger pliers here, like these channel locks, and you grab the end of the emergency parking brake cable and you pull it. You have the parking brake off, so there's slack in it. When you pull this off, you'll be able to get the cable around. The cable will come around this and out, and then you pull the whole cable through this little housing, and that'll get the cable all the way out of the way so you can get to those bolts. So here's the old sensor. It wasn't that broken. I had to break it to get it out. It was in there really good. I even used our good friend liquid wrench, and it still was hard to get it out. So supposedly the shop broke that, and that's why I had the ABS light on. It didn't look broken, but that was the fix. So there you have it. And of course I can't resist. Well, I have the seat out to clean it up a little bit in here. All right, here we go, moment of truth. Let's see if that ABS sensor fixed it. Here's the ABS light, and off. Good. All right, we are all good now. And now, of course, the mandatory test drive to a nice place around here.